Chris has been vital in terms of my career path so far and set me on the right path. He was the one who recognised that, for instance, I now work in digital marketing, that was where the industry was going, and that was the best place to kind of learn and brush up on my knowledge.
I had a whole host of ideas of what I thought I'd like to do, and it was just narrowing down potential job ideas and looking at my CV in sort of an analytical way, and actually before you know it they were bringing out things that I potentially didn't even think to consider using on my CV.
I guess after meeting with him and kind of evaluating all my options, it was me starting to feel much more comfortable with going forward.
I think Graduate Coach really helped me to nail down what it was that I may have even wanted in a job in the first place, what I was looking for in terms of work, culture, the kinds of people I was looking to work with.
When you're in an interview process, not only when they ask you a question can you answer it much quicker, you can have a much better answer for them that you would have if you were just thinking it up on the spot.
Listed the skills that I thought that I might need and what I might already have, and then started to pull out examples from my university, before university and work experience. And actually this was a really good tool because whilst it's all up there, getting it down on paper and picking the right examples I was always finding quite hard.
Helping you discover yourself and kind of what your skills were and what value you could bring to the table, which often as a young graduate is very hard to understand yourself and kind of find those key points.
I think Chris just helped me motivate myself to even apply for jobs, because I went from not really applying to getting I think between the months of February and April when I actually got a job, I had about 50 interviews. So he really helped me to beef up that way and to do well that way.
What they've really helped me do since I've met them is to refine what it is that I'd like to do or potentially like to do, and this idea of finding the right job as opposed to just any job.
To become more confident, that was something that having someone like Chris on your side was a huge help with.
I think Chris helped me in a number of ways, from learning to present myself properly to an employer, to learning how to actually fit in a workplace.
It's nice to have a third-party perspective, which is not your parents or you're not your, who you usually probably butt heads with. It's great to have someone who's had experience in the industry and has that knowledge, who's not a family member or someone that you probably would question the information they're giving you.
With Chris's experience, with his knowledge base, and the fact that he really cares, he would not only find you a much better job, but he'd also get you completely prepared for it as well. And I think that the job that I currently have now, or I've just got, I don't think I would have gotten it if it wasn't for Chris.